In my opinion, Amazon had a bit of a surprise success on their hands with the original Amazon Echo. So when I saw they announced a couple of new devices, I knew I had to pick up at least one of them. And today, this one has shown up. This is the Echo Dot. This is basically almost exactly the same thing as the original Echo, except it is significantly smaller. As you can see, it fits in the palm of my hand. So it's not going to be quite as much a speaker as it is just a connection to the Amazon Alexa voice service. Let's tear into it and get it all set up because it's actually kind of late in the evening and I'd really like to use this on my nightstand tonight, maybe as an alarm in the morning. So as per usual, Amazon's made it pretty easy to get into the packaging. We'll go ahead and just slide that out. It's become very difficult to see things. There we go. Everything was kind of black, so I decided to go with a white background. So once we open the box up, here is the little Echo Dot hockey puck, as it were, and it's covered in plastic. We'll come back to that. We've got a little power brick, which says it outputs 5.2 volts at 1.8 amp, approximately 9 watts. We've got a little getting started guide for the Echo Dot, just how to set it up, how to connect it to another speaker, some things you can try, including music, shows, alarms, sports, shopping on Amazon, asking questions, news and weather, and then we've got cables here in the bottom. So we have about a 4-foot long micro USB power cable, and having seen it on the box, a 4-foot 3.5mm audio cable. We'll go ahead and get all the plastic off of this. There's a lot of it, but it actually comes off pretty easily. And there's the new Echo Dot. You have the mute button and the push button to activate Alexa, your rotating knob to change your volume, Amazon branding on the front, micro USB and 3.5mm on the back, very nice grippy rubberized bottom with a little reset pin hole there in case you need it. And because I forgot to mention it before, that 3.5mm jack is primarily there in case you want to hook this up to an external audio system. So if you have a really nice speaker system and you want to be able to control it all, play music back through it, and do all of the traditional Alexa Echo stuff with it, you can do that now. It's kind of like having a Chromecast, but not. But without any further ado, let me plug it in, get everything started. Got it plugged in. You can see that it's got the little blue light around it and it's spinning. Maybe you can see that. It's actually a darker blue color with a little light blue section spinning around it. And you can kind of see a white ring around it whenever I spin the dial here. That's the volume level, so it's actually going to be quite loud. And just so you can hear it.
Hello. Your Amazon Echo Dot is ready for setup. Just follow the instructions in your Alexa app.
Luckily I do have the Alexa app installed, and actually it says Jordan's Echo Dot is offline. Update Wi-Fi. Press the action button for 5 seconds. Okay. And actually it was already doing the orange ring light, so...
Wi-Fi isn't set up on your Echo Dot. For help, go to your Alexa app.
Let's try again. It's interesting it went purple on me. There we
Now
go.
in setup mode.
Okay.
Follow the instructions in your Alexa app.
Let's do this. So we'll hit continue in the app. It says manually connect to Echo Dot. So the Wi-Fi settings on the phone. We're looking for this Amazon one.
You've connected to Echo Dot. Go ahead and finish the setup in your Alexa app.
Okay. Now it's asking where I want to connect it. And actually it does show 5G, which is very nice. But I'm just going to use the Candide one just because whole house coverage. It doesn't need to be super fast.
Setup mode is off. Just a moment while Echo Dot reconnects.
Now it says reconnect to your Wi-Fi network. So let me go ahead and switch back over. And setup is complete. So we'll hit continue. And you can see here Amazon's excited to bring you Alexa on the Echo Dot. And it says we can customize it, so let's go ahead and do that. You can update Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You can pair a remote if you want your device to control it. There's sounds. There's your alarm and timer volume and the default alarm sound. You can give it a name if you want it to do so. It actually shows your device's address, but I'm not going to put that on the screen. And then there's the wake word where you can change that. By default, it is this word. There's also Amazon and Echo. For now, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Consistency and whatnot. You can set it to be in metric, or you can deregister it. And you know what? At this point, let's just go ahead and try it out. Alexa, volume 5. Looks good. Alexa, what's the weather going to be in Louisville tomorrow?
Tomorrow, in Louisville, Kentucky, there will be lots of clouds, with a high of 65 and a low of 41.
So far the speaker is not hugely loud. I mean, I can make it loud if I wanted to turn it all the way up, but I had it about 70 to 80% and it was loud enough for just being this close to it, but it's not going to fill the entire room with sound or anything. This does have the same microphone array as the original Echo, so I would assume that it has just as good reception, there we go, as the original. And if you want to, you can actually hit this button here to mute it. So now if I say Alexa, nothing should happen. Alexa, Echo, Alexa, Amazon, nothing. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 10:06.
Thank you. I absolutely love working with this thing. My wife literally uses it all the time. And as I mentioned before, it does also work with external speakers, so I'm going to start some music up and then I'm going to move it over. Alexa, play music.
Here's a prime station you might like. Bass Nectar.
I've got it turned to about 80%. Doesn't sound bad. It's not as loud as the original one, but now let's plug it in. Now you do have controls where you can make it louder and quieter here, but you also have controls on the speaker if your speaker has controls. And that gets loud. So very nice to see that that does work as well as it does. And so far, I'm loving the size, I'm loving the shape, I'm loving that it does work as a speaker if you need it to, and I'm looking forward to integrating it more into my day-to-day life. So far, we've primarily been using it in the kitchen. Now we'll be able to use it upstairs as well, because this is gonna be on my nightstand. But this one definitely ticked the boxes for me, and it was available for about 90 bucks over on Amazon. However, you did have to place the order using an Echo device. That will be opened up eventually, they just had not at this point. And I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me for today. So far, very pleased with it. It's not hugely loud, which I didn't expect it to be, but it's gonna get the job done for me. So let me know if this is something that's interesting to you. Let me know if you've used Amazon Echo before and if you've been able to actually integrate it into other things. I've used it to control my wireless thermostat here at home, which is great. I know it also works with a lot of other home automation solutions like Nest and I think Philips Hue light bulbs and Ecobee and so many other connected things. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes. I'm also looking forward to seeing what Google does because they have another option they're working on, which if you put Google Now into a speaker, that would be absolutely ridiculous. But again, I'm rambling. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to leave a thumbs up down below if you liked it and subscribe to receive more videos when they become available. We'll see you again next time.